little couch potatoes. A lot of you, and by a lot, I mean like the 3 people who watched us regularly, might be wondering, where has the couch been? Well, the fact of the matter is that Annie, my co-host, has left us. She left us for England. She went to England. She's getting a master's degree. It's pretty awesome. There were some people who said, oh, you can just change it up and it'll be fine. But the point is that I was down a co-host. You go through a thing when you lose a co-host. You do a lot of weird stuff. Get jobs where you're not entirely sure you're allowed to post web content. Cut your hair really short and you kind of regret it sometimes because you're still not entirely sure how to do this whole pompadour thing. You paint your nails a lot and you realize you never really learned how to paint your nails, and so there's nail polish just everywhere. But we're back now in a new and improved format, hopefully. It's gonna be a little less of a production, a little more of kind of a personal vlog style type thing. If you're into that, we hope you stick with us, and we hope you enjoy. Ding 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 ding. So speaking of things that I'm sad are gone, we're gonna kick off the Couch 2.0 with a bit of a review of what got canceled this spring. Now, there's a long list of shows that started and died in between January and now. Too much to really go in depth on. So we're going to stick with the 2 that I'm personally very sad are gone. Enlisted and Believe. Mostly Enlisted. So Enlisted was definitely my top favorite show of the mid-season. If you haven't seen it yet, it's this great half-hour comedy on Fox about 3 brothers who are in the Army, and they're all working on this base in Florida. And it's just this really charming, endearing, heartwarming comedy that made me laugh out loud at least once an episode and cry in that same episode. I cry. It's a thing. Just go with it. The real winner of this show is definitely the chemistry between pretty much every member of the cast. You really feel like the 3 leads, Jeff Stultz, Chris Lowell, and Parker Young, are brothers, and that to me is incredible. On top of which, all of the supporting cast members are also hilarious and really fun to watch. Now, we are going to get to see the final 4 episodes of the season, which is nice. They'll be airing on Sundays starting June 1st, and I definitely recommend that you catch the last 4 and catch up on the previous 9 somewhere, because it's just a really nice show. Now, the second show I'm a little disappointed about is Believe. Believe was on NBC. It's an hour-long drama about a little girl with incredible and kind of unconstrained supernatural abilities. The thing I loved about this show was the relationship between the little girl, Bo, and her sort of not father, Tate. It was just really cute. I'm a sucker for cute. It was just a really nice balance between Bo, who's really sweet and adorable and kind of smart-mouthy, and Tate, who's this rough, gruff, like, ex-con. You know, he's really tough on the outside, but of course she hits all his, tender spots in his heart, and it's cute. It's cute. That being said, you do kind of expect a little more when your show was created by Alfonso Cuarón and executive produced by J.J. Abrams. Just laying that out. I enjoyed it, but I feel like it could have been better. So I'm not really surprised that this show didn't get a second season. And by not really surprised, I mean I'm not surprised at all. Now, it does look like NBC is going to finish airing the rest of the season, which is nice because personally, I like my stories to have some kind of closure. I hate a one-hit wonder that ends on a cliffhanger because they thought they were getting a second season, but they're not. So, fingers crossed that Believe actually comes to a close. So to wrap things up in a traditional The Couch style, things that I'm excited about this week. We recently got the full list of premieres for the fall of 2014, and topping my list is Constantine, because supernatural dramas are my jam. Especially when you describe your main character as a magical bastard. Not in, like, the biological sense, in, like, the personality sense. So down with that. Other things to be excited about next week, Morgan is going to be taking over. Morgan is from The Couch's sister show. Please watch, click here. She's going to be talking to you about CW's The 100, which is an awesome show, and she's going to tell you why it's awesome and why you ought to be watching it. That's what I'm excited about this week. Tune in next time, and until then, keep watching.